Neil, that was quite a performance.
Yup, I spent a lot of time at the gym getting ready for this gig. So I can sing for God, of course.
Well, it seems like you've made quite the sacrifice. Let's see what our judges think. Simon, we'll start with you.
I had thought that Anita Ward and Willow Wynn's performances were the most overly egotistical, pompous presentations that I've ever had the misfortune to witness. That is until I heard Kneel Down.
I thought he showed a lot of flexibility.
Well, what is this? A gospel music concert or an acrobatics competition?
Hey man, everyone has his or her own way of praising
They're
God.
all doing their best.
They just want to win.
And speaking of winning, it's time for our next contestant, Emma Tay. Let's make her feel welcome. Emma, welcome to American Idol.
Thank you, Ryan. It's great to be here, and thank you for all of that. It's been a great week spending time with all these new friends, singing songs of praise to God. But as the time comes for us to compete against each other, I just say, I can't do it. From the very beginning, I felt something wasn't quite right about this whole thing. Here we are, trying to be the best, to be the first, to outdo each other, glorifying ourselves, exalting ourselves, all while singing about Jesus. But the fact is, Jesus said, "The first shall be last, and the last shall be first." I wonder what he would do if he were on the show. I can only imagine what he would think about all of this. He wants us to live lives in humility and service. And when he lives in us, he fills our hearts with the kind of hunger for that kind of life. It's not about power. It's not about fame. It's not about anything but Jesus.
Emma, I hardly know what to say.
Ryan, may I say something?
Please do.
I thank you, Emma, for saying what you did. I felt the same way about all this, that something just wasn't quite right. It felt so self-centered and not God-centered. But I didn't want to think about that. I was having too much fun, and it was great getting all the attention. But as soon as you started speaking from your heart about the first being last and the last being first, I knew that the Holy Spirit was speaking to me through you. Now, I know God was trying to tell me something before, but I didn't want to listen. But he has touched me through your words. I know now I've been singing for all the wrong reasons. Thank you, Emma, for speaking the truth and love. You're right. It's not all about what we've been working for and living for. It's all about Jesus. Emma, what you said is true about me too. I should have spent less time at the gym and more time at church praising God. I think I need to spend less time working out and more time letting Jesus work on me. I sing to exalt him, not myself.
The same with me. I started out with pure intentions of singing for the Lord, but little by little it became more about me and not him.
Well, I guess this changes everything.
It sure does, but I heard Emma's song, which you rehearsed, and it says it all. Not to compete, but would you still sing your song? And we'd love to join you.
Sure,